Well, now that the big beam on the bendy wall is cast and going off, I'm going to leave it for a few days. So my focus is now turned on to the internal beam. It's like an L-shape ring beam that's going to go, you know, L-shape. Hang on, let's try and show it's easier. Up the top there. So it's going to sit along the top of those beams. So it sort of comes in 5" and then it will be sort of protruding out an inch. I'm going to put a batten on the front of the wall plate and then a shutter down, so it's going to be, you know, good thickness of concrete, which will then turn 90 degrees and go out along the wall where I've done this stonework and stuff like that. So straightforward stuff really. Just cut some OSB. I've only got so many lengths of OSB left, otherwise I would form the entire ring beam, but I've got 3 lengths. I might as well get to it and use what I've got, because I don't want to take that big shutter off. Give it a couple of days. Some people say 2 days, some people say 5, so I'll give it a couple of days. Don't even know what day it is. It all molds into one. But yeah, just get cutting, get forming, get pinning, banging, screwing. So this is the inside section. You can still see the old half flap joint there from the previous stick department. But yeah, I've used some of the old concrete from this morning just to plug the holes up, and a bit of Insta stick just to so when it goes in, juice doesn't go everywhere. But yeah, it's a bit rough, but shuttering, isn't it? Doesn't have to be nice. But so I'm going to put a batten down there just so it spaces it off an inch, and then do another one of these on the front. So you can see, you can get a good look now of what the old ring beam looks like. I mean, it's absolutely solid. So with the wall plate there, off with the old, on with the new. I wasn't actually planning to take the shutter off. but I need some of the wood so that I can build the other side and get my level line on. So I undone a few bits, and then I could see that it had gone, that it hardened. So let's just take this end bit off. I definitely put enough screws in, but I suppose it's better to have it solid than not enough. We've got a little hammer just behind you there. Just give that a little tickle. You go. It's like a blancmange. Concrete jelly maker. Lovely. Well, let's get these shutters popped off, shall we? So far, so good. There it is, in all its glory. It was a tricky one because it's a bent beam, but there's a method to my madness. Becky's over there pinching my steps, just doing a bit of line, but that'll do. I didn't float the this side as good as the other, but it's still, we got it there. You can still see the, don't know if I can't even see it, don't know if you can, but it's level with the wall plate. So yeah, one ring beam done. It's not for lack of trying. You can just see it banding. But what can you do? We just have to stand here for a few minutes. Hopefully it passes. We'll run out again and oh, it's starting to let off, but who knows? Give it a few minutes. We'll get back out there.
We found it perhaps wasn't the best decision to not move the stone. Oh, setting the scaffold up with all this.
There's one thing, fingers crossed that this one holds, because the way it's been with the wind and the weather, this, I just chucked it up. It is, everything's plumb and how it should be, but it went up really quick. So will it hold? Will the jelly mould hold?
Right, it's time. I don't know what I was just saying to Sam. It's like all I can say it's like is for the ladies out there that have had babies. When you're pregnant with your second one, it feels a little bit more nervous because you know what's coming. You know what's going to happen and what's involved, and that's worse than the first because there's a little bit of blissful ignorance there. I've been poop shoveling all the past day or two while Sam's been prepping the ring beam. All the poop into his field, because now I've got a gate, I can get my wheelbarrow in there. So I'm feeling it, and I've got to go and do another ring beam. And I'm just not feeling the ring beam. I don't want to do it. We need to do it. So I'm gonna do it. But yeah, wish us luck.
So that ring beam's cast now all the way, it's inside, it's like a big L shape, flows through, so that is ring beam number 2 done. There isn't actually any more ring beams to do. The ones that are on the house are in tip top condition. You might need a bit of this and a bit of that, but nothing to this degree, but I'm well chuffed. I can't believe how hard Rebecca has worked down there today, mixing and buckets of stone and sand, and I mean over and over and over for hours and hours. She's an absolute trooper. Probably behind the scenes, I mean, I know she will have time-lapsed some of this, but this has been hours and hours. It's been one of the hardest weeks I've ever had yet, but we got there. It seemed on Wednesday, I was like, there's no way we're going to get all them ring beams done before Friday, but if I'm honest, it was Rebecca that gave me the push. Yeah, we got it done. So it's Friday. What time are we on? That's good. 5:15. She's nipped off to the shop. I said, get some lunch. I think we both deserve it. So we're gonna have a right good chill now and sit down, because that has been relentless today. But yeah, I'm so proud of her. She's amazing.